How's it going, my people? If you are an artist or creative person, society and probably most of the people you know do not like you. Now, why is that? Well, in the form of society, you have to think about it. The way it works is we set up a structure where people follow a certain path. Now, if we want this path to be controlled and aligned with our agenda, and we want the sheep to follow the sheep and go into this direction, and if you have a couple of those sheep who start branching out and going to other pastures, well, those are usually the creative people. And that's a problem because they will inspire the other sheep to go to greener pastures. Now, I see this in society and I see it even with people that I know and have encountered or maybe even grown up with. The fact is, when you are a creative person, your imagination almost forces you to perceive and imagine other possibilities. So, with the current structure and world that we live in, it seems like there is an agenda to push this AI slop on everyone, and people are falling in line. And even with the idea of doom scrolling, where people's brains are shrinking just because they are glued to their phones and they are constantly looking for entertainment. For us creatives and artists, we find our entertainment spending hours on end working on a vision, working on a reality that we want to build. And that goes in contradiction with accepting the reality that has been built. Because we look at the structure that has been built and we say to ourselves, well, yes, I see that you want me to follow this path, but deep within me, my spirit yearns to structure something different. And it looks very different from what you want me to live by. And even on the societal level, if we think about the smaller scale where you think about friends or family and people that have known you, most of them live normal lives, and that is beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. But when you come to sit at a dinner table and start to share your perspectives on reality and recreating the fabric of existence by creating your own narrative and being the author to your own book, when you start speaking this way, it does sometimes make people feel uncomfortable because they have accepted what reality is and what's been given to them. And you come all along and you start making them question the fabric of existence. And sometimes you might inspire, and that is beautiful. But at other times, you might put people off because you are making them feel uncomfortable. You are making them question the way they have been living. And this is why I feel in our current state, in our current world, imagination and creativity is under attack because you don't want people to imagine other possibilities when you already have a plan, when you already have a map out of AI being the future. And here you have creative people saying, you know what? I think there's something wrong with that. I think the fact that you are trying to control people's creativity and imagination will be the downfall of civilization. And they look at you as a crazy because they say, we have this model, we have AI, we have a future set to make humans more robotic than human. And that is a scary thought. So, to all my creative people, to all my artists out there, keep creating, keep imagining, and inspire and continue sharing your vision.